Well, complaints about potholes have skyrocketed over the past few weeks. State and city crews have been doing what they can, but the weather is not making it easy. KITV4's Catherine Cruz continues our team coverage, joining us from the newsroom. Catherine?
Well, Laura, first off, if you want to report a pothole, get your pencils ready. We'll have that number for you at the end of the story. But here's the deal about the pothole patching. Grace Pacific, which supplies the asphalt mix that's used on the roads, doesn't provide it when it rains like this. So crews are being forced to use a substitute, which is 10 times more expensive. And with tight budgets, it's not going a long way.
This is a high-priority pothole. It's about 4 to 5 inches deep, and it's on Sierra Drive, a very narrow roadway in Kaimuki. Cars trying to swerve to avoid it have to cross the center lane, which is on a blind curve. The hole emerged after the first rains a few weeks ago.
Actually, it was getting bigger. As the rain continued to fall, it got bigger every day.
Zimmerman lives across the street and all day long has to listen to cars discovering the puka in the road.
I was hearing a bunch of thumps, and I would say, oh, gosh, that's another person that hit the pothole. Many people do speed here, and the sound could be very loud when they would hit that pothole.
Crews got to it a little after noon today. They spent the morning patching holes in Kalihi Valley and plan to head down onto Baratania and onto Waikimilo from School Street to Nimitz Highway.
We're doing the most critical holes that we can do right now because there's a lot of calls coming in. It's been like about maybe 75% our service requests going on, and we have to check all the service requests and make sure all these holes are being done to satisfy the people so that they don't get all kind of frustrated at us. Yeah.
These little bags of asphalt cost about $18 a shot, so they're a fast fix until the plants reopen and the city crews can get access to large amounts of the tarry stuff. So that's why only certain holes are getting immediate attention. Crews will be back later to patch up the less critical ones.
I would think this would definitely fall into the critical category.
State and city crews are asking for the public's patience and a reminder to motorists, use caution around the trucks as they make frequent stops.
Now, there are two numbers to call to report a pothole. You can call the state hotline at 536-7852 or the city hotline at 768-7777. You can also file a report online. For more information, you can log on to our website at KITV.com.
Well, I've seen some bad ones on the freeway, too. So quick question, Catherine. Why is it that Grace Pacific can't use that typical, less expensive asphalt mix?
Well, I think it has to do with how long it takes for that mix to set. I mean, generally they like dry conditions, and so when it's wet and rainy like this, it doesn't really do much good to pour the stuff down because it's just not going to take. So, no sense in wasting the money. So they'll wait till it dries out a little bit and then get access to it.
And that may take a while. All right, thanks, Catherine.